The first step for creating our project is we are going to use Tailwind CSS for styling. So what you are going to do is you are going to open tailwindcss.com, and because we'll be using Vite and React, we can install all of them directly from the Tailwind CSS website. So you're going to hit get started, and then you're going to come here. If you use this procedure for installing Tailwind CSS, it might not work. You're supposed to come here and select framework guides, and then you're going to select Vite, and then now we can start creating our project using this step. So I'm going to copy this, or we can just copy this because you want to actually name our website something else. So you're going to open where you want to save your project. For me, I'm going to save it on my desktop, so I'm going to open it in my terminal, and then I'm going to come here and paste it like that. It's going to ask me to name my project. We are going to name it as, let's say, Nike clone, like that, and then we'll be using React. We're going to use JavaScript, and then you're going to cd into Nike clone, and then you want to install all the packages for it like that. So you're going to wait for all the packages to install. It may take some time, so let it install. I'll be back. Once everything has finished installing, you're not going to run the application first. What you're going to do is you're going to come back to the Tailwind CSS website, and then you're going to copy these two so that we can install our Tailwind. So I'm going to paste it here. After running the first command, you're going to run the second command, and then can come back here, and as you can see here, you have the configure your template paths. So we're going to open our project and then implement this. So you're going to hit code dot to open this in your VS Code, and now we can close this. Before running the application, you can see that we have our project here, we have the assets, we have the app and everything. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the description below. I'll be posting the link to the assets. So what you're going to do is, let me find mine first. Don't know where I placed it. This is the link. So you're going to download these assets as they are, and then you're going to paste them wherever you're going to download them wherever you want. And then yes, then once downloading the assets, you're going to come to where you have downloaded them, and then I think you know the process. You're going to copy it and then come to where you have created your project, and then where is mine? I think it's Nike clone, and then you're going to come to the source folder, then you're going to paste it here. Just going to replace the file in the destination like that. And if we come back to our VS Code, you'll notice that we have this. We have now a new assets folder with the images. So if I scroll down, you can see I have an index.js here, and inside this index.js is where I have exported all the images I'll be using for the website. And then we are supposed to run our application to see if it works. So you're going to npm run dev it to see if it works. Let's see. I might change the terminal. Npm run dev. So as you can see here, my app is running, so you're going to open it. Let's open it. And one thing, let's see. One thing you're also going to copy to your project is you can see that we have successfully created our app. So what you're going to do is you will also have to copy this CSS from my GitHub and then come and paste it in the index.css. Control A, Control V, and you're also going to delete the app.css because we don't need it. And then if I come back here, you can see that it changed, right? And then something else you're going to do is you are going to come to the index.html, and then here you'll notice that I have this favicon, but I forgot to put it in the assets folder. So while we'll be creating this, we'll just stick to this with favicon there, but we are supposed to change the title to something like Nike clone, like that, and we have that name there. So let's start by creating our, after changing that title, something else you're going to do is we have this index.css, right? Here we are importing fonts first, and then the fonts are Palanquin, and then we have Montserrat, and then we have this few styling for the CSS. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to come to the description below, because that's where I'll be posting these things, and then inside the code you are going to copy this tailwind.config, and then you're going to paste it here. In this tailwind.config you have added some font sizes, and then you have extended to use this fonts, but you can use your own fonts. We have these colors, then you have the box shadow, you have the background images, but we won't be using these background images. And then that's it. Come back to the application, and then you have app.css. We don't have app.css, so you're going to remove it. You're not using app.css. So let's come back here, and then if you want to know what these colors do here, the coral blue is this our main blue color for the website, this one, and then I don't think we'll be using the rest. Let's just stick with that. So we're going to start by creating the footer, the header, sorry, and then you're going to create the footer, and then we can start creating our hero page, or we can start by creating any page.